Hey, Green Bay, from all us Dolphin fans, thanks for that one. What is up, Finn fans? Yes, if you did not watch last night's game, the Green Bay Packers beat the Arizona Cardinals. Not undefeated anymore. The only ever undefeated team, 1972 Miami Dolphins. And I know I can hear there's going to be some haters in the comment section, but hey, at this season, you could take all the wins you can get. But I'm going to be previewing the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a fun preview and a fun breakdown of this game. Real fun. Real quick, though, before I do the shout out, I do have a new member and talk about Patch Vibes and Backroom Collections. This Sunday is Halloween. This is my daughter's very first Halloween. I have not decided whether I'm going to be live streaming the game or not. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's Buffalo, because I watched the Miami Dolphins and live stream the Miami Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It has more to do with spending time with my daughter on her first Halloween. So I haven't made that decision yet if I will be live streaming or not. I will let you guys know Saturday night if I am or not. I just want to give you guys a heads up, because this might be the only game throughout the whole entire 17-game season that I might not live stream, just because. Oh, and the Jets game, because I'm going to be there. But because it's my baby girl's first ever Halloween. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But do have to shout out Robert Young, a new member. Thank you so much for joining the membership. If you want to join the membership, there's a join button right next to the subscribe. And if you want to join the Patreon, that is linked in the description as well. Different perks for different things, and I will be doing special things for both very, very soon. I'm starting to get more time because I have no time as it is pumping out 6 videos a week for you guys and having a baby girl. A lot on my plate. But then I also have to shout out patchvibes.com. Check them out. Great patches, pins, t-shirts, all that good stuff. Check them out. Use the promo code DW2. You get yourself 20% off. And you guys know about Backroom Collections. You see the stuff that I'm popping up. It's not just NFL. It's not just the Dolphins. They do all of the sports. So if you're a Braves fan, you're an Astros fan, cheaters. That's the World Series going on right now. They got that stuff. Go over, check them out. Use the promo code DW. You get yourself 10% off. And I also have another sponsor that's coming in the works. So keep your eye out for that. But let's jump into the injury report. And for the Dolphins, I'll pop it up. There's a lot of names on this injury report. You got Jerome Baker, Xavier Howard, Noah Benogany, Byron Jones, Brandon Jones, Greg Maines, Devontae Parker, and I think Devontae Parker is the last limited, and then full practices from Jacoby Brissett, Jalen Phillips, Landon Roberts, Zach Sealer, and Tua Tagovailoa. Now, I'm hearing that Devontae Parker did not look good today, for me being Thursday, yesterday for you guys in the walkthroughs. I wouldn't be surprised if he does not play against Buffalo, and I also would not be surprised if they trade him on Tuesday. I don't want Devontae Parker on the team anymore. I do not want Preston Williams on the team anymore, but I'm getting ahead of myself because I got a special who should we trade or trade for on Monday. Trade deadline video, essentially Monday. That's Monday's video. Look out for that. But I'll give you a little sneak preview. Devontae Parker, Preston Williams. Viola con Dios. And then you look at the Buffalo Bills. They got Boogie Basham. Side note, he would have practiced Wednesday, didn't practice on today for me. Side note, that is the coolest name I probably have ever seen. Boogie Basham. You kidding me with that name? It's like Jack Youngblood. If you don't know who Jack Youngblood is, go check him out. But it's like Jack Youngblood. You're an offensive lineman, you look down, you look across at Jack Youngblood in the eyes. Don't forget about Boogie Basham. Boogie Basham. Here it comes. Boogie Basham. I'm sorry. Spencer Brown did not practice. Dawson Knox did not practice, which sucks. I have him on my fantasy team. Emmanuel Sanders did not practice. If those guys don't play, Emmanuel Sanders, Dawson Knox, it'll be a little bit beneficial for the Dolphins. Justin Zimmer was limited, and then Cole Beasley didn't practice, but then he practiced on Thursday. Yesterday for you, today for me. That is the injury report. Now we're going to jump into, I literally, kid you not, could have done a 20 list of things the Dolphins need to do if they want to beat this Buffalo Bills team. I got it down to 5, and then I have a spiel like I normally do before I make my pick. But there was a ton of things the Dolphins need to do if they want to beat this Buffalo Bills team. Well, let's jump into it again. There's no specific order from most important to least important, but I just number them 1 to 5. I keep track of it. You keep track of it. Here are the 5 things the Dolphins need to do if they want to beat this Bills team. Nobody expects it. Nobody sees it coming. Here we go. Number 1, easy peasy, beautiful, cover girl, contain Josh Allen. I said it last time. It did. Again, week 2, after Tua got hurt, a good quarter and a half, they did that. The Bills didn't score any points for a quarter and a half, 14-0 at halftime. So they did a good job of that, but they got to contain Josh Allen. You can't let Josh Allen run around like a crazy person. You can't give him time in the pocket because then all of a sudden the play breaks down and then the corner. When you're a corner, you kind of know, if you're a smart NFL corner, you know the route trees. You know, the posts, the go, the digs, the outs. You know the route trees. Just boop the microphone. So you get an idea of which way they're cutting. So you can kind of follow it. Once the play breaks down and they're just running around like, backyard football, and then all of a sudden you don't know what's going on. So you can't give him all the time in the pocket. You can't let him run around and do that stuff. You got to contain Josh Allen. The number 2 thing that the Miami Dolphins need to do to beat this Buffalo Bills team, and I'm going to be a little specific with this one, but no mistakes. Can't have turnovers. Tua, it's fantastic you threw 4 touchdowns. It's fantastic you gave us the lead with 2 minutes left. Even the Jaguars, fantastic you threw all those touchdowns, but it's the interceptions. It's the potential of having points and taking it off. You cannot make the mistakes. No fumbling, no drop passes. Hi, Preston Williams, I'm looking at you. And no turnovers. No flags. No, nice 15-yard run up. We got to bring it back because Liam Eichenberg was holding. Oh, we got to bring it back because Jesse Davis was holding. Holding on the defense. You can't. This is going to be a hard enough game to begin with. You can't put yourself in long down distances. So no mistakes. Blocked field goal. Hey, you might want to block. I think that's a thing when you have a bunch of huge human beings in front of you. They're supposed to block the guys that are coming. I'm new to football. But yes, no mistakes. The number 3 thing, I don't know what I'm doing here. This way, I normally do 3 like this. I was holding the pen, so I look like a big idiot. The number 3 thing, you got to play your best players. Go watch the mic'd up of Mike Gesicki and how many times he says, if you want a touchdown, if you want the yards, if you want the plays, throw me the ball. He even says it to Brian Flores. Running down the sideline, Brian Flores is like, I know. You don't know. Stop taking the man off the field. Just stop. And I've heard, well, Doug, it's because he kind of plays the same position as Jalen Waddle. I've seen them both on the field at the same exact time. No. Stop taking him off the field. A nice 20-yard catch from Mike Gesicki, and there he goes off the field because they're going to run the ball. How about this? Run the opposite way of whatever side you line Gesicki up on. Do a 2 tight end set, put Gesicki, put Durham Smythe, run that way. Stop taking him off the field. Or do a pistol formation, 2 wide receivers, put Gesicki in the slot, and then run it there. I just don't care. Stop taking him off the field. Jalen Phillips, stop taking him off the field. The amount of snaps that Jalen Phillips got last week, I think it was like 20-something%. It was too low for how disruptive Jalen Phillips is when he's on the field. Stop taking him off the field to put inferior pass rushers in. Brendan Scarlett is not better than Jalen Phillips. I'm sorry, Andrew Van Ginkel is not better than Jalen Phillips. Stop taking him off the field. Play Kirk Merritt. Play Mac Hollins more. Stop taking your best players off the field. You are not smarter than the guy across from you, Brian Flores. You're not playing at an elite, high-level, galaxy brain mentality. Stop thinking, well, this guy's a first-round pick, though. Because who cares, man? He's not the best player. Play your best players. Austin Jackson, take him out. Put Solomon Kinley there. Robert Hunt, put him at tackle. Get Jesse Davis to guard. Or get Jesse Davis out of there. And put Jones. Like, stop thinking that you need to. Just stop and play. If you want to win this game, you have to play your best players. Number 4 thing the Miami Dolphins need to do if they want to win this game, you cannot leave points on the field. Cannot. Will not. Won't not. What was that last one? Can't leave points on the field. That goes for the kicker. That goes for the wide receivers. That goes for Tua Tagovailoa. That goes to the defense. Because I think it was the Jaguars game that it would have been. Yeah, Coleman should have had a pick 6, but he dropped it. Emmanuel Ogbah could have had a pick 6, but he dropped it. That's leaving points on the field. To his turnovers in the red zone on the 30-yard line, that's leaving points on the field. Brian Flores deciding not to kick field goals when we could have won the game off of that field goal, that's leaving points on the field. Stop leaving points on the field, especially against a Buffalo Bills team. And the 5th and final thing the Dolphins need to do to win this game, and I normally put stop the run because that's important, but this is a different aspect of stop the run. Better tackling. My God, my eyes hurt from watching the putrid tackling. Just stop trying to smack their feet together. Hit them. Wrap them up. Drive your shoulder into their chest. This is stuff we learned playing Pee Wee football. Head up and hit them. Wrap them up. Like you do it in training camp. They hold the bag and you wrap them up and take them there. And then all of a sudden you play football and you throw your shoulder into them, thinking that if you bounce off of them hard enough, they're going to fall. And then you just bounce off and get more yards. Better tackling, please, for the love of God. That being said, Miami Dolphins heading up to Buffalo, take on this Buffalo Bills team on Halloween. Fun fact, but the Miami Dolphins are undefeated on Halloween. Last time they played on Halloween, walk-off safety. Does that make me think that they're going to beat the Bills? No. Is there a chance they could beat the Bills? Of course. Any given Sunday. I watched the Jets beat the Tennessee Titans. This is any given Sunday. I watched the 2-12 Dolphins on Monday night beat the 12-2 New England Patriots. Any given Sunday. Am I expecting it? No. And if you are expecting it, you're going to be very upset at the end of the game if they lose. You'd rather be surprised than let down. And I'm not expecting a win here. The Dolphins have to play a perfect game. An absolutely 100% perfect game in the coaching, in the play calling. Stop running zone. On 3rd down, for the love of God, stop running zone. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work, Miami. Every time they run zone, someone gets open. Why is that, Doug? Because we don't have a pass rush that can get after the quarterback quick enough. Why is that, Doug? I have no idea. Emmanuel Ogbah had 9 sacks last year. He's disappeared. You keep taking Jalen Phillips out of the game. I don't understand that. Stop running zone. Stop running routes where there's 3 receivers in the same area. That doesn't help anybody. Stop running routes where there's only 2 receivers running. Like the coaching staff tries to do too much. So many times have I seen play action. It's because the offensive line sucks. Play action. They keep 9 million. They have too many men on the field, but the refs don't throw a flag, and they keep 9 million in, and they have 2 guys running routes. What does that accomplish? It accomplishes nothing. Stop doing it. And then stop having them run a route where they're in the same area. The play where Jalen Waddle fell down. Go watch my film breakdown. It was him and Preston Williams on the right side, and they were running within 5 yards of each other. And then he fell, and then Tua just ran. Because, stop. No, sorry, he checked it down to Gaskin. Stop with it, but just better play, better execution. They have to play an absolute perfect game, or hope this is an off day by the Buffalo Bills if they want to win this game. This is the most depressing preview video I've ever done. Next week will be better. We're playing the Texans. I think they should win that one. But this one, I don't see it happening. As much as I'd absolutely love for their second win. If you would have told me at the beginning of the season, screw it. If you would have told me after the Patriots win, brace yourself, Doug. You're not going to win a game again for, I say they do win this game. You're not going to win a game again for 6 weeks. I'd kick you in the nuts. But if they want to pull off this shocker, shock the world, maybe have somewhat of a chance. The season's over. Don't do it to yourself, Doug. They need to play an absolute perfect game. Absolutely perfect game. We'll see. I'm not expecting it. I think they're going to lose. I don't think it'll be as bad. I think Tua is going to play pretty well. I think people underestimate how well he'll actually play. I'm going to give it a 35-17 loss. I don't have faith in the defense. And not because of the defensive players, but because of the scheme. I just don't have faith in it. We have no pressure, and we consistently play zone. They're going to carve us up. I don't have any faith. Prove me wrong. And my post-game video, oh my goodness, will I be happier than a piggin? If you know the rest of that. But be sure to comment below. Let me know the 5 things you think the Dolphins need to do to beat the Bills. Bills fans, you're here checking this video out. First off, how you doing? Be respectful. We're going through something right now, right? Be respectful. Do you think, Bills fans, this is the Bills fans that are watching this, do you think there is an iota of a chance that the Dolphins surprise the crap out of you guys and beat you up in Buffalo? Comment that below if you're a Bills fan. And I'm going to get to one of your guys' comments of the day. This comment comes from West Coast Dolphin, #Fins for life. And he says, comment of the day. Doug, do you think if we still had Wake and Pouncey, would things be different on the line on both sides of the ball? 1,000,000% yes. Cameron Wake was a man amongst boys. That man was eating when we needed to. 3rd and whatever. Wake, we need a sack. I got you. Look at the last Halloween game. He's like, screw it, I'm going to win this game on my own. Boom, hits Andy Dalton, walk-off safety. 100% if we had Cameron Wake. Cameron Wake and Emmanuel Ogbah and Jalen Phillips, forget about it. My jersey just came out there. Forget about it. 100%. And flip it. Mike Pouncey on the center. People underestimate how important a center is. The center is the general of that offensive line. He points out the shifts. He points out the blitzing. He points out the shift in the defense. Yes, the quarterback points out protection on cornerback blitzes and linebackers and identifies the mic and this and that. But when it comes to the center, he also has a very important part. Brings them together. 100%. The offensive line will be a little bit better. I'm not saying it's going to be lights out better, but it'd be better. It'd be 100% better. I think the Dolphins would probably be, 300, a 500 team right now. 100%. That's what we're missing. People underestimate. It's not sexy. It's not sexy going out and getting yourself that star quarterback, going out and getting you a star running back, going out and getting you that flashy pass rusher, that flashy corner, the wide receiver who are consistently. That's sexy. That's fun. That's popping off. Everyone wants that. No one wants that 350, 400-pound nose tackle. No one wants that, big center, right guard that can pull, quick hips. I don't give a crap about that. I want to see some touchdowns. Well, if you want to see touchdowns, you need an offensive line that can hold the defensive line back for more than 2.5 seconds. Because name me somebody who can run 30 yards down the field in 2.5 seconds. Especially if you're getting jammed at the line of scrimmage. So, and then on the flip, you want a defense that's stout. You want a defense that can stop the run. You need those big boys in the middle. And then, like I said, that's when you get sexy on the outside with the pass rushers, with the Jason Taylor, the Cameron Wake. That's what you get. You get sexy. You got to get after that quarterback. So, yeah, 100%. They would help the team out drastically. But that is the video. Like I said, I will let you guys know if I'm live streaming. Like I said, it's my daughter's first, I almost said Christmas. It's not her first Christmas. It's her second Christmas. She was born on the 11th of December. But it is her first Halloween. It's going to be her first Thanksgiving and all that stuff. So I don't know yet. I got to see what the day entails and if I'll be done by 1 and then, vice versa, if I could still, afterwards. She goes to bed at like 5:30. So the game's over at 4. It's kind of like her whole day's gone. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, I will see you Sunday maybe. I'll let you know. But you'll definitely see me Sunday night with the post-game video regardless. But love you guys. Other than that, like usual, stay classy. Fins up.